like to try first because it's all the experiment.
This one.
Okay, we'll see how it goes. Click on it. We'll see what happens.
What does it say?
On May the 18th, a trio of orphaned kitties arrived. They were very sick when they arrived, but it's about the progress
They were sick? They look brand new. They look freshly born. Well, not completely freshly born. They're adorable. I wish I could actually touch them. They're so adorable, they make my tummy tingle. Just look at those cute blue eyes. I never thought ginger kittens would have blue eyes. I want to walk towards them. I want to give them a big hug. Oh, there's a red, white, and yellow one. Oh, come on, guys. Don't pile up in the litter box. Pile up in bed. Imagine when I crouch, I get higher. When I stand up, I get lower. Are we streaming this? Oh yeah, we are.
If you click the Y button in your left hand, it'll take you to a menu. Oh, go there you go. Take you back to the main menu now. It's finished. There we go.
Kitty cat.
The first two are quite cute.
This one.
Yeah. The black one's also. Oh, okay. Cool.
That cat has everything. These cats have everything. Even a cat to climb. They have climbing tower too. These cats are very well loved. What? Okay, that's probably where they got the cat in the cup thing in one of the games. I love you, kitties. Oh my god, there's a third one? How future can this get? Oh my god. Is that a fourth? 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, there's 4 of them. 4. Is there a 5th one? I think there is. Oh, it's all game attack now. Really, kitties. I wish I were the kitties. That's not for eating. Are we gonna be eaten? Hello, Panther. Are we gonna be eaten? Are you eating the stones? The stones are bad for your teeth. We aren't food. Don't eat us. Guys, he's finished. Let him out of the cage now. Why are you licking that piece of meat? Why are you staring at me? I'm staring at you because you're staring at me. Stop staring. Ah, just a big furry kitty. You wanna fight? You're gonna win. There's the panther. Oh, I know what those are. Kitty. Okay. But still, I want to give you a big hug. Come here so I can give you a big hug. Come here. Come closer. Come closer. Kitty, you aren't in my arm reach. Oh, one scratched. Munch away, my kitty cat. Are those bones? Cats don't eat bones, they eat meat. And meat is not crunchy, it's chewy. Oh, saving the floppies bit for last. Those are dirty. Saving that for later, I see. Why? Why? Why do they cage the ball? Yeah.
Big Cat Rescue has decades of experience rehabbing and releasing bobcats back to the wild where they belong. On May 20th, 2020,
Is that basically the same thing?
Big Cat Rescue has
Okay.
decades of experience rehabbing and releasing bobcats back to the wild where they belong. On May 20th, 2020, we were asked to take a 4-week-old wild bobcat kitten originally found by a construction site in Clearwater. The kitten had spent a week with a vet in that area but was not eating well, was very dehydrated and anemic. It was decided that her best chance at survival would be to transfer her into our care. We named her Grace. We completed an intake exam at our on-site hospital, but she was very weak and her gums and tongue were pale. We were able to take full-body x-rays, weigh her, and do an overall physical exam. She was also given some fluids. Following the exam, she was taken back to our on-site rehab hospital, offered some food, given a high-calorie paste to get some nutrition in her body, and was given a comfy place to rest. She was monitored throughout the day for progress, and ultimately it was decided by a vet that to give her a fighting chance, she would need a blood transfusion. Despite our best efforts and Gracie making it through the night, she unfortunately passed away the following day. She was gone too soon, but will never be forgotten.
Hey everyone, Absent here, and welcome to Big Cat Rescue's Food Prep. This is the building where all the diets are made for the big cats, so let's go have a look inside. Big cats are carnivores who eat a strict all raw meat diet. In this cooler is where we thaw hundreds of pounds of raw meat to make their diets. The big cat's diet ranges from a carnivore diet, turkey, chicken, pork, and beef. This is a feeding sheet. This specifies the species of cat, their name, and the type of diet they would get throughout the week. The the most important part of the big cat's diet is the zoological grade mush. This is a carnivore diet consisting of ground up cow organs, which provides the most nutrition for the cats. Why don't you come over here and help me make a few diets for the big cats?
Got them all. I'll probably prefer that knife or that knife. Or that one.
Now that the diets are prepped, let's go feed some cats. The area where the big cats eat is called a lockup. This is an extension of their enclosure where they get fresh water and food daily.
Big cats. These are the big cats. These are the big cats. I want to give the big cat a hug. I want to give it a hug. I want to spin around and give it a... Oh my god! That type of cat is, to me, a dangerous cat. It's basically a different type of cheetah. Get that thing away. I'm just kidding, it's cute. But it is a type of cheetah, I think. I'm sorry if you don't like that. Just cute. It's a cat! It's a big cat! You cute, yes you are. Yes you are. Now that is a type of cat. That is a wild cat. I think it's that. A savannah. If I read that quick enough and fast enough. Tigers eat that. Korean tiger? Oh my god, that's a huge thing. You sit down, it would be bigger. Just believe me. Okay, you want to see a big cat? I'll give you the big cat. Big cat. Big cat. He always takes his meal with him.
If you'd like to help feed our big cats, please visit bigcatrescue.org/donate.
Who's opening it?
Hi, welcome to Big Cat Rescue. I'm Howard Baskin. I handle our administrative matters.
And I'm Carol Baskin, the founder and CEO.
And how about you come take a walk with us around the sanctuary?
Big Cat Rescue started on November 4th, 1992. We were at an exotic animal auction buying llamas to turn loose on big tracts of land to clear it. and this guy comes in with a bobcat who is just terrified. And I had done bobcat rehab and release since I was 17 years old. I had never seen anybody try to make a bobcat into a pet. And the guy next to me started bidding on her. And so I leaned over to him and I said, when that cat grows up, she is going to tear your face off. And he said, I'm a taxidermist. I'm just going to club her in the head in the parking lot and make a den decoration out of her. Well, there was no way that that was going to happen to that cat. And so we brought her home that day.
I want to watch it.
And of course, as soon as she grew up, she was a horrible pet, as to be expected. She was terrorizing our German Shepherd, terrorizing my daughter. And so we decided this cat needed somebody of her own kind that would be tolerable of her energy and her ferocity. And so we started calling around, and this guy said, I'll sell you a kitten, but you have to come up here in person. So we drove up to Minnesota, and when we got there, it turned out to be a fur farm. So I asked the guy, was there this big of a market for these cats as pets? And he said, oh no, whatever we can't sell this year, we'll slaughter next year for their fur. And so we said, how much for every cat here? And came home with 56 bobcats, Canada lynx, and Siberian lynx. And that was in 1993. That led to the rescue of 28 more off the fur farm the next year and 22 off another fur farm the next year. And then people started calling and saying, hey, would you take my lion? Would you take my tiger? And so, as they say, if you build it, they will come. And man, they were coming from everywhere. In the beginning, we didn't know who to reach out to for advice. The zoos wouldn't talk to us because we were part of that horrible private sector, and we didn't know how horrible that was. So the only people we could turn to for advice on how to build cages or how to care for these animals were the breeders and dealers. But what we learned once the internet came along and we started going to trade shows for the Association of Zoos and Aquariums is that none of these cats can ever go free, and none of them serve any kind of conservation value. Big Cat Rescue's mission is to put ourselves out of business. There shouldn't be a need for a place that rescues exotic cats from horrible situations that people have put them in.
What we mean when we say we want to put ourselves out of business is simply to end having big cats in captivity as pets and at roadside zoos, so there are no cats being mistreated and therefore no cats needing to be rescued by sanctuaries. Big Cat Rescue would then become a foundation supporting conservation of big cats in the wild where they belong. What we are doing to make that happen is putting enormous time, energy, and money into what we call advocacy. One critical element of that is the Big Cat Public Safety Act, a federal bill that would put an end to having big cats as pets and to the cub petting and photo ops trade that drives so much of the excess breeding. Another major part of that effort is educating the public not to patronize cub petting exhibitors and roadside zoos, and educating venues not to allow traveling exhibits of big cats. Thank you for visiting the sanctuary with us today and learning about what we do.
To learn more about ways that you can help, go to our
www.bigcats something something.
Bye-bye.
Lion. Oh, that's a female. Another female. I can tell because the males have lions. They start growing them when they're two. And this one is a female because it doesn't have a mane. Seems to really like scratching
The
itself
lion
on
is the
things.
only cat whose gender can be determined at a distance because males have manes and females do not. She's marking her territory by rubbing scent glands on the wire. In the wild, it is survival of the fittest. Cats will carry their food away from other predators to eat in peace. Their digestive tracts are highly acidic, making it possible for them to consume bones and fur.
Tiger.
That sound is chuffing, or tiger talk. Cats' eyes face forward like your eyes, whereas most prey animals have eyes on the sides of their heads. Cats use their whiskers to tell them how close objects are to their faces.
Why are you drooling on me? Why are you drooling on me? Why are you drooling on me?
All cats can swim, but tigers, jaguars, and fishing cats do it the most.
I know fishing cats, and I know tigers, and I know jaguars. I know
The
all of them.
tiger's stripes give them camouflage for a short, springed attack.
What's he want? Knew it. It's like a cheetah. What's that sound? It makes it terrifying.
Ocelots are only slightly larger than a house cat, but sound much bigger and are called tree tigers because they spend most of their time in trees. Their spotted coats are perfect camouflage in the dappled light.
Bobcat.
Bobcats range across all of the Americas. Depending on where they live, they are larger in the north and west and smaller in the south, due primarily to the size of available prey.
I won't eat you. I'll hug you to death.
Their coat length and color changes according to their environment and the seasons.
What's you? Cougar?
The cougar, which is also known as mountain lion and Florida panther, is the largest cat who purrs. The cougar's long tail is for balance in leaping and chasing. Their brown color blends in with rocks and woods. They eat anything from rats to deer. The caracal is also known as the desert lynx.
Caracal?
They can jump 12 feet in the air to knock a bird out of the sky. Caracals live where there are servals, lions, leopards, and cheetahs, so they have to stay out of sight. The caracal's razor-sharp teeth and claws and their amazing jumping skills make them one of the best hunters. The jaguar has jaws that can crush turtle shells and caiman.
Jaguar?
They have short, powerful legs, and their spots serve as camouflage.
I can see. They can hide under leaves.
Jaguars are just as comfortable in the trees or swimming fast rivers as they are on land. They've been hunted to extinction in the U.S., and like all wild species, their greatest threat is man. If we don't save them now, they could all be gone.
Leopards?
You can
Could be
end
gone.
the worst threats to big cats by ending cub handling and private possession at bigcatact.com.
All cats going extinct is my worst nightmare. I will die if they all die. How long is this? Oh, 2 minutes. I can last that. I just need to climb on. This is harder than it looks. Climb on. Oh, come on. Yeah, I should. So I got it. Oof. Got it there. I thought I got it. I got it right there. Why did I go right through? I think I lost myself in the VR. Dad. Dad. Dad.
I'm coming, darling. Finished?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I got up to the white tiger.
Okay.
That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's pretty cool.